We're not doing that. But
I don't
nah,
know. Shit,
man.
maybe. Fuck,
We gonna let this intro so we can get time to do whatever we gonna do. As
bro.
soon as we was able to broadcast it, we clicked the broadcast button. Not
You already
playing no games.
know.
Not playing no games. Just yeah,
Oh
we did
shit.
all that.
Ooh,
Ooh,
awesome.
play cards.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh, super.
Some at one time and have a wish
Yup.
granted.
I'm gonna have
Some
to
at
hit
shit
those
around one
immediately.
time wish granted.
One time for the one time. Show those off
It's a
expeditiously.
cosmetics is in it. Okay, y'all. Now, whew, man.
Woo.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to have it towards like so I can hear what you're saying, but I'm also gonna have it also towards like the actual gameplay.
You know what time it is.
So,
Get your fat ass over there.
I'm gonna just do a disclaimer. Dealing with this particular stream, we may run like a game. Grandparents' house. Nothing wrong with that. Do enjoy their company. Glad they had me over. I scroll back up just so y'all can read this. I know y'all like, oh, just skip it, but you know I gotta, just so y'all can read it. You got to, because if you ain't nobody reading these, I'm just gonna
Nobody's
do it.
reading this
If they
shit.
get mad about me showing something that's a legal binding
Can't.
document,
No,
just make sure.
okay, I'm glad they had this option. Turn that anime music off. Otherwise, that's
Yeah, we're
copyright.
gonna have to for this one
That's not
because I don't got
copyright.
time to go. Nah, but I'm like, I wonder if it's since we're doing it live, doesn't matter.
Eh, eh. No,
Because it
they'll
was
still get
something
your
along the
ass.
lines of what Mortal Kombat is. Like when people reacted to Mortal Kombat, they were able to, I'm gonna have it on accept, And as you can see right here, I'm going through these. He's probably just skipping it, but I just want to show y'all what y'all getting into, so y'all don't act crazy when things happen, because no one reads these. Nobody reads the term of agreement at all. Nobody reads it.
Most definitely
So
skip that.
I
I'm
always
turning
go
battle
through
system
all the
off.
terms of agreement anytime, copyright, everything. I might read a little bit, but third party content because we do not control. Oh my gosh.
Y'all see this? This
Oh, whoops,
cutscene,
my bad, y'all.
this beginner
I ended up
cutscene
accidentally pressing
is
circle.
insane.
But yeah, anyway, y'all can go, y'all, if y'all on history, y'all can see what he doing. I'm going through the terms of agreement so y'all can at least know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all at least get everybody covered bases legally.
I'm going full intro first.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the intro wait, but then that means there's gonna be no music, right?
I, I guess I don't know.
I don't
Oh
know.
shit.
But anyway, I'm still going through all the terms of agreement, like very slowly, because, nobody reads this. Nobody. Give you an example. It says limitation liability except for one death or personal injury caused by Bandai Namco's negligence, second is fraud, etc. Right? Internet, you acknowledge and agree that Bandai Namco is not responsible or liable for any delays or failure you may experience in initiating conduct or completing any transactions or transmissions or transactions in connection with the game in an accurate or timely manner. Further, Bandai cannot and does not promise to ensure you will be able to access the online multiplayer or download portion of the game whenever you want. There may be extended periods of time where you cannot access those portions of the game. Bandai Namco, can you turn that down a little bit, Lucas? You turn that down, stream. Um, let's see, where's that? Portions of the game whenever you want, and there may be extended period of times where you cannot access those portions of the game. Bandai Namco does not ensure continuous, effort-free, secure, or virus-free operations of any online multiplayer or download portion of the game or continue operations or availability of any given server. So if you want me to basically nose that whole thing, they're basically saying they're if you lose access to the game. Is that not what that says? Where's up?
That's essentially what it sounds like.
Now this is what people do. They're like agree, 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 agree. I don't read it. I don't read it. I know y'all don't read it. I read all this. I agree to it because I already knew I'm signing off legally saying that I can't. If I lose access to the game, they're not responsible for it. You already agreed to it. Now, right here says government law to the extent required by applicable law, all terms and provisions of this agreement shall be governed and construct, construed in accordance with all application of mandatory laws, even if inconsistent with the governing law set forth in section 20, and in no event shall the application, interpretation, or enforce of term of this service under any jurisdiction law contemplated by this section 20 exceed limit or otherwise restrict any rights vested with you as a local, state, national, and international law. The parties agree that the UN Convention of Contracts for the International Sale of Goods shall not apply to any dispute or transactions arise out of this agreement. And they said, A, if you reside in North Carolina, Central South America, the law of state of Carolina, excluding its conflicts of law rules, govern application, interpretation, or enforce of the terms of this agreement, your use of the game. So let me read that again. The law of the state of Carolina, excluding its conflict of laws ruling govern the application, interpretation, or enforcement of the terms of this agreement and your use of the game. Now, people ain't gonna know what that means because they're like, what? Basically, essentially, it's saying is you signed this, so you can't really say you don't know about everything on here. That's essentially what they're saying. And now it's legal, so you can't really go in and dispute it because you're signing it. You're signing this document to use the game. You can decline it, but you won't be able to play it. That's what people don't realize. That's what people don't realize.
The first opening cutscene. Absolutely insane.
That's what I was accept. So I just accepted one, and then it says privacy policy. Collecting of information. The information we collect from you depends on the context in which you provide it and use of our service. We collect the following categories of information identifiers, and then there are other similar network activities, commercial information, geological location, and inference drawn from other personal information. More details about these categories of data are provided below. Business and commercial purpose for which we collect personal information is described in the use of information section. I can read this whole thing, but basically I'm just going to synopsis this whole thing. They basically collect data on you, your personal information. And that personal information is basically your service ID, your gaming ID, your level, your completed, your game scores, time spent with the service, your login information, your hardware information might be, let's see, MAC address, IP address, etc. International mobile equipment identity number for that particular device. Location information. It's a lot of stuff they get, right?
Bro,
but this is like what I was like trying to explain to people is y'all don't read this. And I know y'all don't read this. Because when something happens, it says consent right here. Monitoring, link or combine with information we get from our advertising partners to help understand your needs and provide better service. Every single game you play has the same exact thing. Everything. They said in compliance with, here it is. Sharing of information. We do not share, transfer, or otherwise exchange your personal information with third parties unless required for the provision of our products or service, otherwise as permitted or required by law. Or if you have given us express consent, we do not sell your personal information to third parties. And that would basically be in compliance with the aforementioned, we may share information about you as follows or as otherwise described in this prior policy with other users if you choose. Mind you, just that key word, you hear what I'm saying, Corzo, right?
Yep.
If you choose to participate in the interactive area of our service, such as multiplayer, chat, or sharing features, the use of personality, identifiable data such as your full name as a username in our service is strictly prohibited. Now, mind you, that key word, if you choose, to participate. They can't they can't share nothing unless you choose to do it. That means if you're a multiplayer, you're choosing to do it. If you're in chat, you're choosing to do it. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying. That's what this says. B. With our employees, affiliated related companies, vendors, consultants, and other third party service providers who need access to such information to carry out work on on our behalf, including, for example, developers, payment processors, or information storage processing service providers. In response to legal process or a request for information, if disclosure is in accordance with or as otherwise required by applicable law, rule, or regulation, including, for example, of laws. That's when they're going to basically do it because they would have to do it, share your information, like dealing with laws and all that. If we have reasonable grounds to believe your actions are inconsistent with our user agreement or policies or to protect the rights, property, and safety of BNEI, our users, or other, and we consider our legitimate interest in disclosing your personal information to third parties such as courts or attorneys to weigh your interest in this specific case. In connection with any merger, sale, company assets, financing, or acquisition of all or a portion of our business to another company, provided we have legal basis and with your consent or at your direction. Now I can read all that, but I'm gonna note this whole paragraph is storing is deleting data, personal information collected through is being stored, deleted in compliance with blah blah blah. Okay. Transferring, cool. So essentially all this is, let me see, data protective rights. You and your legal guardian, if you are a minor, have certain data protection rights under applicable law. Your rights under applicable law may include access to personal information we process as you, as well as the right to data portable, the right to have personal information corrected or erased, and some other stuff I don't feel like reading. The right to not discriminate against. You have the right to object at any time to the process of your personal information, which is based on BNEI's legitimate interest. But that's only if you're a minor. The rest of that, if you're not a minor, is what I'm looking at right now, does not exclude you at all. So you're an adult. Good luck, man. Good luck. Could be reading that incorrectly, so let me scroll back up. Nah, I read that correctly because it says you and your legal guardian, if you are a minor, have certain laws, and it says and it names it. Yeah, if you're a minor, that applies to you. If not, then oh well, you already signed an agreement. No one reads. I always read the agreement. You have to read these agreements before y'all sign it. Then y'all wondering why when y'all lose something, y'all looking crazy. Like, come on, bro. So if I were to note this whole agreement, they're basically saying that. Let me try to do a synopsis real quick. You're signing a legal binding document that you agree to everything that they can take away from you at any moment, at any time, and you're signing off. Like you're signing off on it, unless you're a minor. Therefore, a guardian would have to step in and look at those laws, and they'll have to step in and do something about it. That's number one. The second thing is, at any moment in time, if they find that what you're doing is not correct or going against their policy, they can suspend you from term. They can suspend you basically or take away your access to said content. But mind you, you yourself consented to this when you decided to do multiplayer, share. What is it? Sharing anything that they get information they take away from you anyway. Man, that's a lie. And some other stuff, and you can't really sue because you're signing the agreement. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on. Unless you have, like, proof. Motion blur. Camera shake. I might put that on medium and put this on low. I mean, I will have to test these out. Camera shake. It says high.
Finally, he's done reading these fucking documents.
Listen, at least somebody reading these documents. You can't tell me you gotta have that one person that reading these documents, because Everybody be the first one to be like, "Oh, I lost my term of service. I'm finna sue." You can't sue. You signed the paperwork, and if you don't sign it, you can't play the game. You can't decline it. I mean, you can, but then you didn't spend X amount of money, and you can't play it because you refuse to sign it. Am I lying, Corzo?
Do you?
SDR? Hell nah. I'm gonna have that HDR real quick. Put that on 60. This is enable animated music. Heck no. When enable from training, nah. Look, they try to get us with that real quick. I do not got time. Player play style. Would you like to apply these changes? Heck yeah, play style. Standard, classic. The heck bro, why would I do, bro, come on. Revenge counter, key blast, ascend, descend, rush attack, key blast, guard. Guard is what exactly on here? R1. Wait, is this Xenoverse controls?
No.
I'm going with classic. They tripping. It says settings can be changed, battle assist, semi-automatic, combo assist. Bro, I'm turning all these off. Can I turn all these off?
Yeah, I did it.
I don't need no guard assist. I don't need no recovery. I don't need none of this. Like, come on, bro. If you got, to me, if you need all that, what's the point? That's all I'm saying. I don't judge nobody, but I like to like play it traditional. Just like the situation with Tekken, how they got that easy input thing. And yeah, we finna watch this intro real quick. Oh, the same intro. Huh? What? Already? Wow. Wow.
Lord, he did up this practice mode immediately.
Yo, that threw me off completely. I was like, wait, we just jumping into it? Was we not just at the press menu? What?
You thought that's what it was.
So and Tenkaichi, if you actually time it right, you can actually it's called a master tab, but you can there you go. If you do it correctly, it actually do something like do more stuff. Like you gotta it's this so you got this right here, and then you have one to where you got the full one, and then you had like if you just release it, you can actually do something else. Okay. Tap for yeah. That's only how it was. Then hold. I mean, then key charge. That's pretty cool. Guard. I mean, come on, Vegeta.
Unexpected. Very Oh, well. There goes his shit. Yep, his Wi-Fi gone. That is unfortunate. It's all it takes, 1 year.
Damn. Two of them? Even stronger than him?
How sweet does that victory taste now? I'm going to wipe you all out. They are consuming you, writhing in agony like the worms you are.
Do the thing. Yep. Oh, skip right to it. Okay. As suspected. Folded as usual.
How's it feel, seeing your little friend's corpses scattered all over? There was another one. There's probably not a scrap of him left. Piccolo's gone. What, you gonna throw a fit, small fry? Go right ahead.
Oh, you must not know.
That stupid look on your face just makes me want to kill you faster. You'll pay for this! You'll both pay!
Oh shit.
You bastards!
Goku about to pop off.
I got kicked from the party. What the hell?
I know you did. Your stream stopped too.
You said what?
Your stream stopped too.
What, for real?
Yeah. Well, I was watching it on YouTube and it stopped.
I mean, it's at 20. It's at 22 minutes. It's still going.
Absolute heat.
It'd be funny if they have that. It's a Bandai Namco thing, so we can't stream it. I'm gonna be like, dang, that's
I'd
kind
be
of tough.
upset.
I mean,
You're the greatest, Goku! Show that musclehead who's boss!
Oh shit. What?
what happened?
It's only providing mic audio right now.
On mine or yours?
On mine. Spark and Zero's going crazy right now.
No, no, my brother turned that down. He didn't hit me with a. Oh, so it didn't get that way. What was the last thing I did on it? Yeah, I was going based on the thing.
Ugh.
Man, well, why does it say
The
that
fuck?
the broadcast? Let me try something else. Let me do it like this. Let me attempt this and put It might be a block scene.
It's not a block scene, it just says poor connection quality.
It's current. Okay, let's try this again. So basically, I guess it didn't show a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna say this. We're gonna go back to the title screen. We're gonna start from there. You're gonna have to redo the intro, I guess. So the title screen already, I'm gonna say this is clean. Very, very, very clean. Dang, give me the copyright straight.